Hi, this is Nemesis Stars with part 2 of the Sonic Symphony. So apparently I was more in a rush after the show, so I couldn't really film much of anything, especially last night because, I wanted I just couldn't do it last night because there was a lot going on and whatever. So, decided to talk about it today, because today's the day, everyone's going home. So, apparently I want to talk about yesterday, mainly, the whole, Sonic thing and whatever and what went down and stuff like that. So apparently we actually end up getting taking a taxi to the Sonic Symphony or whatever. We did buy...
Taxi.
Yeah, taxis were a nightmare. The traffic was a nightmare. I was always looking at my watch, thinking, are we going to be there in time or whatever. And apparently we were. We basically were there in time.
And then we'll stand in the queue for hours.
Because they were a bit late anyway, setting up and whatever. So apparently for when we got there, we actually straight away asked where the room where we would go to and whatever it was and wherever they pointed, and apparently we knew where to go, mainly.
And then we had to wait for hours.
So we saw some merch for the Sonic Symphony. We lined up, which cost us like £100 or something in money. So apparently for me, I've got the hat right here, such. So apparently we did both get hats.
It was in card only, the merchandise.
Yeah, so apparently we did actually get hats. We got shirts, and we got posters. So apparently, so it was a good thing for us because we enjoyed it and whatever, the whole show and whatever.
It was a Sonic mascot.
Yeah, so apparently it was amazing to, watch, the whole Sonic show thing, with, even watching Crush 40 at the end. Now, I just couldn't stop singing along. To the songs, really. Some of them I just had trouble singing along because, I wasn't that familiar with some of them, but the really good ones, I really did start singing along. I just couldn't help myself singing along with them. So all the Crush 40 ones were brilliant, especially John, which is a great guy, by the way. We did get a picture with him, and we also got an autograph from him. Yeah, so we basically did get an autograph from him. I got an autograph on my book, which apparently I'll show off. So apparently that's John's autograph, which I got yesterday. Now, Carla got an autograph on a poster, and such, which, was, again, amazing. But I kind of feel bad for John being overcrowded by, a lot of crowds. Yeah, a lot of people were pushing in. Instead of single file. I was really trying to, get a picture and whatever, especially when I wasn't really done, with the whole thing and whatever. I can understand him being stressed or whatever, or, but again, he was actually proud to be there. I actually enjoyed having the picture or whatever.
Got sick of waiting. We want to wait.
We did basically have to ask somebody to take the picture, with us and whatever, so I will post that on, YouTube at some point, the picture, to show that we did have the picture taken. Also, I actually sent a picture to my aunt of it, so then that'll be be able to print it. That'll be printed out, and then that'll be put into a frame. That picture. So that's gonna end up on the wall.
I really wish Johnny was there with the photo of him.
We do wish we could have gotten Johnny as well, but I guess we just couldn't.
Johnny's the funny one.
Yeah, he was the main vocal singer. The one that was like jumping around and whatever, and jumping on all the chairs and stuff like that. And doing the hand things and whatever. He was pretty funny at the show. I actually really enjoyed seeing that.
Someone had a Sonic plush and he hauled it up.
Yeah, he actually, a couple of times he messed with the plushes. Couple of times. Like, there was one near the stage, he picked it up and went like that and whatever, and then the other one, which was further back down, he went over and picked it up again. So he actually did. I think the reason he didn't interact with us was because we're more in the middle. So we just, on like row K. So we just couldn't interact, with on the end side because we went on the end. But, I got to chat with a couple of people, or should I say more than a couple of people, at the event altogether. So I didn't see that many from Twitter, except one. So apparently the person that I met from Twitter is V, with a silver profile and whatever. Yeah, so apparently, V, if you're basically watching this, basically I've just given you a mention. So statistically say that you were actually there. There probably was also other people that that were also from Twitter, but I probably didn't bump into them or something. But, there was a lot of people asking about where I got this, where I got that, and such. Like, for one, they were asking where I got, like, my normal Sonic t-shirt, and I wasn't entirely sure where I got it from, but I just straight away just turned around and said somewhere in Millsboro, I think. That's what I basically mentioned. Yeah, so also, one other guy actually mentioned about Tails doll, which is pretty funny. And I was like, wow.
Came all the way from China.
Basically, it was from, like, we had to tell the guy, he was from Ecstasy and whatever, you know what I mean?
Even though it's from China online.
Basically, yeah, so basically, he was from, like, Ecstasy and whatever, and the guy was actually impressed because he did turn around and first to say, he was waiting for someone to bring Tails doll to it. Which was pretty funny. And a couple of kids noticed Sonic and they mentioned him, and then I was like it, as in it was being like nice and generous, and they just smiled. So basically there's a lot of people that come around and basically talk about a lot of things, really. Talking how good the stuff is, whatever you basically bring, mainly, and like, wow. Yeah. So apparently it was a real good day for us, whatever. So yeah, it was a really good day for us in general. Really enjoyed it and such. So apparently I think when I get home I probably would show the poster, I think. And probably the shirt from the Sonic Symphony thing. I'm already wearing the hat right now. They also had hoodies as well, but I didn't know how fast they would sell out. But oh well. It was amazing. I really, really did enjoy it.
Sonic Shock.
Yes, apparently we wore a lot of Sonic merch, mainly when we got there, and such. So apparently it's a shame I didn't get to show this guy in front of me, unfortunately. I did bring him out my bag a couple times, you know what I mean, to, like, mess around and whatever. Sometimes they took Shadow out and whatever, you know, songs impact with him and whatever.
Through security, like, go.
So, apparently we did have a checkup before the show, mainly. Like, they check
Really?
bags. Yeah, they do have, basically, they do check bags, but they don't seem to check all of them, which is, you know.
Actually, they want to check my 2 bags.
They didn't really check that many.
For me, they did. They checked.
Mainly only checked 2. But I think basically, otherwise, you know, mostly they just basically let me pass anyway. They're like, okay,
For
fine.
me, they checked my 3 bags.
So we'll bring you your printed photo.
Yeah, so apparently we did actually were able to, like, drink normal drinks, like, you know, like Coke and whatever. We were able to drink stuff there. Also,
No food, though.
but yeah, I don't think the food was an
Yeah,
option.
because it said no food.
Yeah. Yeah, so basically that was a pretty good night, and such for us, and whatever. So again, we probably will show more of the stuff off, when we're back home, and such, which will probably be around at night, I guess, depending on the time. Or it might be the next day I make a video about it, or something, because I might be tired, I think, at night, if I can get myself to bed, because I don't know if I'll be able to sleep, since, you know, when it came straight back. Well, I'd probably try regardless, I guess, and such. So, yeah, so yeah, I will basically make more of a video and whatever, and such, probably later on, probably and whatever, probably a couple of videos, like, and such, so yeah, so stay tuned for, like, more videos and whatever of this, as I explain more and whatever and stuff like that, so, yeah.